a quick introduction of the girlfriend. This might be like the first time I've uploaded a video with you to the YouTube, so people are going to be like, "Oh, he has a girlfriend."
Oh,
yes,
all my gosh, you're going to get all those commenters.
All those commenters.
Never read them.
Nope.
That's the best punishment.
Indeed. But yesterday we reached 100% of our goal for what is officially known as the Farlands Are Busted Day 10-year anniversary-a-thon Extravaganza Orama 2021 fundraiser for the CDC Foundations to crush COVID.
Crush it.
Crushed!
Get
and we crushed the $4,200 goal and have gone beyond that. And that means, well, actually, 69% of that was the girlfriend goal.
I did not pick that number.
No.
But it was funny. I laughed. I laughed.
We laughed.
I have good humor.
And then 4,200, we just got done shaving some Minecraft characters into my head. But we're ready to continue. Get your woofs ready. Get your wolfies ready. Mine's ready. It's not, just you have to trust me. It's on the back of my head. So we are ready to begin. What day is this? Day 12? Sure, let's call it day 12. February 21st, 2021. Woof! Right away.
We have arrived.
Right away. We have arrived.
So one of the things up there was I can't hear the sub things, but that person, English is not their language. So I'm curious, what is your language?
What is your language?
What is it? I'm curious because I am terrible at other languages.
Ooh, this is disorienting. Woof. All them woofs.
We have whoop. It's been your popular emote.
It is today for some reason. A wall of woofs. I don't think we heard back from the person whose
That's
first
okay.
language is not English.
They could be typing.
True.
I'm a horrible typer, so I'm sure it looks like I can't speak English either.
What do I need? I don't need much right now.
So this is it. This is where the magic happens.
This is where and how the magic happens.
It's pretty cool.
Honestly, it feels a little bit weird just because I'm like slightly off center to the monitor.
Do you need to move?
No, it's fine. We'll be
All
fine.
right, guys. I gotta get out.
Yeah, this is
Get out.
subpar far landing. Can the girlfriend hear the notifications from sub messages?
If I put my headphones on.
Oh, you can't hear anything coming out of the speakers?
Oh yeah, I can.
Ah, I turned it down a bit
I don't know
so
what
that
I'm trying to hear.
it wouldn't come through the right.
I knew what you meant.
So yeah, I don't want it to like echo through the mic, which is why I have my headphones on. But you could start with Johnny Poco's $10 donation to the charity.
Johnny Poco with $10 dues. Should I read? I should read this.
You should read it
All
and then
right.
answer it.
Kurt says that you are much better traveled around the world than he is, and remembers that you may have had a bad experience in Scotland. I can only apologize if this is the case. Please come back and give us another try when all of this is over. What has been some of your best and worst travel experience? I have actually never been to Scotland.
Okay.
Scotland wasn't it. I would love to go to Scotland. It's not on my top 3 list, but it's in my top 10.
Oh.
Because
What
it's
the hell
very
is it?
beautiful
I've
and
got
I
it
love
too.
castles. No, I went to Spain.
Spain. I knew there was a European country where you're like, no, I don't need to go back there.
It was like I could have went to Detroit in the summertime. You know, arguably I was not in a very scenic part of Spain. It was lame.
That's how the saying goes. Spain is lame in that not scenic part.
Yeah, I didn't get a good I wasn't like in, like I said, a very scenic or historical part of it, so I didn't really get to be in much of the touristy area. Understandably, nobody there wanted to deal with a non-Spanish speaking, weird looking person who, like, I think they just thought maybe I was trying to, like, rob them or something. I don't know. had I gotten to be in the more historical coastal areas, I'm sure it would have been really nice. But I'm good on that. So yes, I would absolutely go to Scotland. Would you go to Scotland?
I'd go to Scotland. I'd do the whole
Scotland, Ireland.
Scotland, Ireland, that whole
Yeah.
misty, foggy, boggy area.
Yeah, I would like to. I mean, I've been all over the UK and Wales, and yeah, I went to Wales and just said, I'm here to see sheep and castles. I did not see any pink sheep, but I saw plenty of sheep and castles for a whole day. I'm trying to think of the, Swansea is where I went, where I stayed in Wales. But yeah, I would go all over. I would go to Scotland and Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
I want to take the ferry from the UK over to Ireland. It's supposed to be really cool. Big.
The big old ferry.
Edinburgh. Bruh.
Bruh.
I've been saying that to the cats lately, calling them bruh. No, I don't eat seafood. No.
True.
More cockles for you.
More cockles for everybody else.
I don't want them.
What is a cockle?
It's like a snail.
Oh.
Like a little sea bobble.
Like a escargot.
Yeah, that's the face I make. Oh my gosh, the countries? Well, let me finish this one before I get off track. Some of my best and worst travel experiences? I mean, I think that Spain was also my first experience traveling outside of the country, and I was supposed to meet up with people and got left there, and they never showed. So it was like very awkward. I'm like, well, I still went to the zoo and I still did like all the things I would normally do on any trip, and realized like going out any other country is easy. You just show up and go do the things you want to do. So I would just say that's the worst one, but also too was really, I wasn't prepared because I'm not like computer savvy. So I had a really big phone bill too by the end. Because I had no internet. So that was it wasn't costly either, because like my phone company really likes me, and I was like, please sir, I am poor at the time, and they actually erased the whole bill. It was like a $600 bill, and they were like, obviously there was an issue.
Clearly.
So they were pretty cool about it.
Okay, this is a spawner. This was very confusing.
So what did we spawn in here?
Spoiders.
Fish? Salmon?
Spoiders spawning. But it's like, I thought at first it was like a lava pool that had like hit water.
You gotta elbow me when there's something important going on.
Oh, sorry.
Or not actually, or are you just here to focus?
I'm here to focus.
To win the game.
Win the game.
My best travel experiences. I would say I've always had really good ones because I just do whatever I want to do every time.
There's no... What a bamboozle. There's no chests.
You gotta dig deeper.
No, there's none. This is the level they would be at. So we gotta murder it. Screw you!
Nothing for nobody else.
Lame. So yeah, it's probably hard to think of a best travel experience.
Yeah, I mean, I can think of parts of each trip have been pretty cool. A lot of my travel hasn't been alone. I've, had to travel with big groups, or a lot of it's been for work, like work-related type things. So I haven't always gotten to like go check everything else, check out everything that I've wanted to see in other countries.
Right. I think I've mentioned that, and that's why you still...
Oh, yeah,
even though you've already been places, you still want to travel back to places because you haven't been able to be a tourist in them.
Yeah. I think my favorite place was Tokyo, Japan. And I wish I could live there, but they don't want my skills in their beautiful country. That overall was just a very cool place. Had it all. I thought the people there were wonderful. Like, it is true. Like, it is a very polite, clean place. They take care of their people. I mean, I'm sure there's like a dark side to everything, but I really enjoyed Japan, and I want to see more of Japan. I want to go to Osaka and Kyoto and Mount Fuji and all of that. It's a big dream. Don't make it a dream. Stop dreaming. Goal it. Make it a goal.
Turning dreams into goals.
Dreams are for sleep. Goals are for doing. Japan, Australia was really cool. I got to spend like 18 days in Australia and go kind of all over. And I would do that. Again, I would live in Australia or take a couple years to live there.
Mm.
But I've only seen the east side.
I think that's where most of the stuff is, though, isn't it?
Well, Sydney's on the other side.
Oh.
So I've been to Melbourne, the Gold Coast, Brisbane, and I loved all of it. Ooh, is there one country or place I would never go?
Spain.
I mean, I'd consider going to the coastal Spain.
Right,
You
yeah.
know, if I was like road tripping Europe, which is probably never going to happen. I apologize to all my Australians out there.
Good.
I don't really
You got
actually
it.
know
You got it. Hey,
the north,
Thank you.
south, east, and west.
Canado
of-
glove.
But they're underneath and upside down.
Yes, everything is upside down and backwards over there.
That's where you get your dollary dues.
Your dollary do's and dollary don'ts. Thank you, old McDonald, for 43 months. Did I might have missed more Rand for the Twitch Prime. Thank you very much.
I mean, I got to see some wombats.
Oops.
I got to spoon a live kangaroo on the ground.
Got the spoon in.
Yeah, I do. There's photos. It's real. That's no joke. I'm not an exaggerator. So that was pretty neat. Pretty neat.
Pretty neat.
I do want to go to New Zealand badly. And someday I certainly hope to.
I know Cone does too,
Colin wants to go to New Zealand.
right? Not misremembering. I mean, that's where the developers of the automation game are.
Yeah?
Is in New Zealand. That's the one where you
Problem,
build
you can't
cars.
go for work, because then you don't get to see anything. You got to go to the Hobbit house. That's what it's all about.
I'm not here for work. I'm here for
Hobbits.
pleasure.
Yeah.
For hobbits.
Yeah, I'd love see Chile. I would love to go to Chile. I want to go to South America.
True. Yeah, that wouldn't be work.
Well, let's all go
Let's all go.
right now.
Yeah, it sounds like they're just very accepting of
No,
people right now.
they got that. They got COVID straight up taken care of. They're like, boom, done.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else stay out.
Yep.
Have you not talked about my opinions on going to space?
I have.
Yeah. How much do I want to go to space?
None.
More space for Kurt.
More space for me. None whatsoever. You are not interested at all.
No, but I will go to the bottom of the ocean.
True, which is something that I would feel skeevy about doing.
I'm going to show up in my flippers and my little mask and my little bubble thing, and I'm ready for the bottom of the ocean. As long as
No, sorry, we did get another donation in, but you don't have to
Woof.
jump into it.
we woofed it.
Is that mainly Moistened? Is that Moistened who donated?
Mainly, All right, we ready? Should I read it?
Sure.
All right. Mainly moistened. I am now mainly moistened, maybe. Possibly. Donated $7.27. And they say, I have heard the girlfriend may have a tattoo or two. Any cool shareable tattoo stories? Do you think Kurt's tattoo is ambitious as far as the first tattoos go? That's a very good one. I did think that was quite ambitious. I'm glad that he went big and didn't get little tiny little something like this big that looks like something you just sneezed onto yourself. Yeah. I don't really have any crazy tattoo stories. I just have a lot, and it's annoying to be tattooed. I don't enjoy it. The more that I get, the more that I hate it and I dread it. I'm like, oh, no, I'm not in a rush. We'll finish it later. Yeah, I don't have any crazy tattoo stories. I am not a tattoo artist. I am only a collector. However, I have tattooed one of my old friends back home for funsies with her tattoo gun. It looked like the side of Kurt's head. It was pretty good. She still got it. It's a one-legged cat. It's pretty fun. And I wasn't trying to get a tattoo career. Just thought it would be funny to do it.
The beginning and the end of your illustrious tattoo career.
You know, I wasn't even going to enter into that, but I don't know. I don't have any. I think the stories are more like the dumb questions you get asked being this tattooed. Like, I got a pretty funny answer for any dumb thing somebody will say, like at the grocery store or something. Like, yeah. You get asked, what do you got a goat tattooed on your neck? Like, I'm a farmer. Like, and people just look at you like, what? Like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm a farmer. So, you know, I'm sorry now everybody knows my career now, but
Yep.
That's usually what I say. Or if the other one I get is they'll kind of lean in and they'll be like, are you a Satan worshiper? And I'm like, no, I'm a farmer. And they get really creeped out, like really weirded out and uncomfortable. Because I'm like, yeah. Even if I was, I certainly wouldn't be having a conversation about Satan with you. That's the whole point.
That is the whole point.
It's like, I don't need to go to a meeting for atheists. That's the whole point, is to stay home and be left alone. If you're a really good farmer, you get invited out to other farms so you can travel for work.
This is true. That's exactly what Farmers Only is all about, right?
Never lonely. Farmers only. I think, I mean, Life Size Cyber, you're right. A lot of times I'm like, I just think they're so darn cute.
I just think they're neat.
When are we going to get a tattoo Pope? How do you know you don't have a tattoo Pope? That guy is super covered.
True. I know. I've worn the garb once or twice.
It's very airy.
It is very airy. There's a lot of ventilation.
I hope she's not the farmer simulator kind of person.
Ah.
I am only interested in when he starts stealing things, and which
is the entire experience for me.
It's like it comes natural for you, and so then it makes me laugh. Again, I'm really into when you like break the game, and that's what is funny.
You find the weak points in the invisible walls and jump out of the world.
Yeah. The other question I get a lot is, I get tattoos as art, or do they have meanings? They have very limited meanings. I don't have they're never going to put me on one of those reality shows where like, tell me about your tattoo. Oh, it's the birth and death dates of every human I've ever known, and their every what's the word for people and their families from eons prior? Ancestors upon ancestors. No, I don't have that. However, they're all animals, because I'm like, animals are pretty cool. I got my cats.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of like a walking pet cemetery at this point. But Peepers and Nibbles aren't dead yet, so don't tell them I said that. Sorry, guys. I'm just like, ooh, animals are sweet. I'll never hate those.
That's a good call.
I have some portraits and stuff, but, you know. Do I have any advice or tips for people? How old are you? I tell people to wait till they're at least 30 to get a tattoo.
I followed that advice.
It's true. I have a lot of friends with children, and children are getting like the 17, 18-year-old range, and they're like, I want to get my new sweet sick tat, bruh. And I'm like, well, what I would do is wait till you're 30, and then you'll really like what you get.
Kurt Rage.
Kurt Rage, thank you for the 2089 bits.
Ooh, yes. Let's see. It's a little. I'm slow to read because it's far away.
Oh, yes.
I'll get a tattoo of my house to remember. I have a haunted house tattoo, and I'm in it.
It's self-referential.
But any advice or tips for people getting tattoos? Get to know your tattoo artist. Don't become their friend. Make them work for it. Just kidding. Find somebody nice, and find a shop that everybody is nice in it. Who, when you walk in the door, they acknowledge you, and they're not too cool. That's my advice. I mean, I had tattoos when I was younger, but I didn't cover them because they were bad. I covered them because they were in the way. And I think when I'm about 60, I won't cover anything else because tattoos hurt, everybody. They really hurt.
Top tip of the day, tattoos hurt.
Yeah, like especially when you start getting down to these kind of areas, which have to be done 4 times. Yowie. Yeah, I know people with misspelled tattoos, and I will make fun of you mercilessly for it, even if you have it fixed. See, I don't I don't tell anybody what hurts and what don't hurt, because everybody's different. I'm like, what? My neck didn't hurt, but I've seen people cry getting their neck tattooed.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like that hurts. Did your arm hurt you?
Not really, no. I mean,
So
it wasn't.
tough.
I'm a strong
He's
man.
a man.
Just because it wasn't a lot of fill. It was a lot. It was just line work. I think.
I've had many of the ouchy areas done. Oh, I love that damage in the papyrus font. Yeah. That's why I have to wear wigs, so you can't see mine. I didn't want you to know that I had the same one.
You're wearing wigs?
Always. For right now.
We did get another donation.
Are we ready for that?
If you are, unless I mean,
Have
you
we
don't-
moved on?
Don't
Is
make
there
me. Don't make me change.
Have we?
You're in control here. This is your.
I like that.
Your.
I'm the boss. I've had so many tattoos dug into like the 8th layer of my skin that I have felt pain that no normal person should have to feel. But again, like having my knuckles done 4 times, I'm like, just the last time I'm like, just do it. I don't care.
Just blast it.
Blast them. And boy, they got blasted, and they haven't budged. But yeah, go to, my advice is find a shop. The whole shop has to be nice. The whole shop has to be clean and full of nice people. Because you are a reflection of the 5 closest people to you. And whoever you're stuck with working, if they choose good workers, they're probably good artists.
Tips.
Where do you find these nice people?
Where did these
I know.
supposed?
Well, he's right here.
Oh.
This guy. I'll tattoo you. It won't be good. There's so many good places here in Washington to get tattooed. So many. I, definitely agree with that. All right. Do we pronounce this? Is this algae?
I've been pronouncing it algae.
I like algae. It's one of my favorite plants.
Is it a plant?
It's a little one-celled organism.
Little green guy.
I love them. They're green. Photosynthesis.
There we go.
Plants.
I think that.
Let's see. Algae asked and donated $5.
$5.
Which I think is an acceptable amount because that's the amount I think get everybody blasting $5. What's the top the girlfriend advice for traveling? Not as in which specific places, but how to enjoy the traveling part, like the flights, the hotels, or how to find places to eat or whatever. Oh, I actually have a good answer for this.
Ooh.
It's a privilege to travel, so anything that I think a lot of people find annoying, I'm just like, oh yes, airport. I love the airport. I love a hotel. Oh, sheets are covered in blood. Whatever. We'll just rip them off. We'll just throw some new ones. Throw a towel down. I just kind of find it to be like a privilege to travel because I never thought I'd get a chance to see the world. So I'm like, oh, my feet are bleeding from walking. Whatever. That's part of, the story you get to tell. I'm not a complainer when I travel. I will go with the flow. I've traveled with horrifyingly bad travelers. So I have learned that it doesn't matter what's happening. Like, if you're robbed or you lose all your money or whatever, like, you figure it out. Like, you're not just going to just like, okay, we'll dig a hole in the sand. I guess we'll get buried and we die here. No, that's never the case. I mean, I live by sketchy gas stations. That's like everyday business. But I don't know. I think about like how lucky I am to be able to travel. I think a lot of people wish that they could travel. A $1 hot dog is always worth it.
Pull that used Band-Aid off of it. It's good.
Give me that roller dog. How long has it been there? 15, 16 hours?
Delicacy.
It is a delicacy. It looks like a delicacy once it's rolled off of there. Yeah, truck stops, super fun. Road trips, that's what I'm more looking forward to.
True.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not that. Just don't be picky and lower your expectations. In fact, if you just lower them right to the ground, everything is great. It's all looking up.
In travel.
And in life.
And in life.
I don't know.
I think that is very good advice.
Yeah, wow. I mean, we haven't had a chance to travel very much.
No.
But we had like super long ferry rides. I'm like, we tailgated. We ate old pizza in the back, and
we got stopped at border control.
Always do. I tried to warn him. That was your first time being stopped by the border police.
The authorities.
Tell us, were you uncomfortable?
Yes. Yes, I was.
You know who was really uncomfortable was Juno. She was very angry.
She had to go in a detention crate.
But I mean, like, that's a great example of it didn't affect my trip.
Right.
It didn't affect you. It was uncomfortable, but I already know that I'm going to get stopped at every border. I always do, because people are judgy. So I'm not doing anything wrong. So go on, get crazy. Like, don't touch my pizza. That's mine.
Just don't touch my pizza.
I mean, you get stopped at a border with nunchucks one time, and you're on the list forever. I used to work horror conventions here in Canada. I've been to a horror convention or two in the
in the before times.
Well, before times.
Before
yeah,
times.
the like at least 10 to 15 year, but before times. See, don't be paranoid traveling over borders. If you're not doing anything wrong, first off, my real advice is don't do anything wrong, and then you'll be just fine. I think the only thing that made me mad was their dirty dog crates.
True, they're dirty, rusty dog crates.
The amount of money you're seizing from people, you could easily seize a dog crate. Be like, oh yeah, that's illegal, and just take a good one. The government can do that. I make the cops feel guilty about stopping me. Be like, you judgy jerks. So why did it's always everything is random. I should have put random instead of damage on my forehead, random.
It's a random stop.
Yeah, it's like every airplane, I get the bag checked before you get on the plane. Like, okay, go for it, get crazy. Just don't unfold my foldables.
Your foldables?
Yeah,
Oh.
don't unfold them.
Mm.
Yeah, I think the weirdest plane was, but in Australia. In flying in Australia to another city there. They were like really weird. They shredded our bags.
Huh.
Yeah. I'm like, okay. But yeah, don't do dumb stuff. Then you'll be just fine. Because then it's nice is when they're done being idiots, you're like, good job. The last 5 people probably took something onto the plane. So
you were focused on me.
like, I guess I helped them out today. You're welcome. The least you could do is buy me a sandwich or some apple juice.
Some apple juice, a sandwich, pack of peanuts.
So yeah, there we go.
There we go.
I feel like that's pretty good advice.
That is very good advice.
Don't do dumb stuff and just enjoy yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And let's laugh about it. If we ended up in a hotel that was disgusting, you would be so sad. But I'd make it a game.
True. You would make it a game.
I
I have stayed in some sad motels.
I would feverishly call for a new one. I'd be on the phone for you. And then we'd just be just fine.
Mm.
I have a funny travel story now that somebody's mentioned Costa Rica.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is a good one. I was leaving. What was it? It was either Costa Rica or the Bahamas. Pretty sure it was Costa Rica. And sitting in did I tell you about this? Sitting in security line, getting ready to be searched.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, smelling it in the building. I'm like, it's very clean in here. Like, it's like almost hospital-like. And then there was a lady in front of me sitting on the floor chugging rubbing alcohol, chugging it, and then pouring it into pop bottles so she could bring it on the plane with her. And they were all watching, and they let her chug straight rubbing alcohol and put her on the plane. It was impressive. There was no shenanigans. She was nighty-night after that.
I was going to say, did
Yeah.
they have to bring out the morgue at the
Nope.
destination?
Oh, no. She was definitely, her body was trained for such impurities as rubbing alcohol. But that was very interesting. I was like waiting for a camera to come out. I'm like, ooh, intervention. Like, I know the song. I was like waiting. I'm like, I'm fine. This is it. This is my moment.
My weird addiction.
Yeah, but it was, that was impressive. I was just impressed.
Not even mad.
Because I looked, I'm like, I'm not the only one seeing this. And we're like, they're going to let her on the plane. But she was drinking it because she couldn't bring liquids past security.
Right.
So she had to chug it all, and she did. And it was pure, like, stuff you get at the
Pharmacy?
The grocery store. She was not talking. She was just drinking.
Guess I gotta chug the rubbing alcohol again.
Yeah, she was like
This old
crisscross applesauce on the gross carpet, scooting because the line was moving, and you got to drag your stuff. And yeah, she was. It was isopropyl. I don't know the percentage, but it was clear.
Oh boy.
So that's a funny travel story.
That is an interesting observation.
Funny
that you
to me.
Got to experience.
Yeah. Always wanted to see that.
Mm.
It's like she had like burned her belly doing all the Listerine, so she had to like get something without a flavor.
Yes. I mean, it's almost like the guy I told you about taking the L train in Chicago, who was just eating the McDonald's ketchup packets, like opening it and like putting it in his mouth and going, zzz, like.
I mean, I don't think that's rubbing alcohol. Really.
No, that's not rubbing alcohol. But I mean,
Level.
it's like similar, like a weird observation. It's like, huh, okay. Certainly, yes. Certainly not
God, I've
rubbing
been tempted
alcohol.
to do. Sometimes you're just hungry and you're like, my only thing that
That-
will suffice will be packets of ketchup.
I mean, that was the only thing they had.
They're
I'm
free, though.
Not being judgy. They are free. Wait, is that not okay? I mean, if you.
Okay, did he throw the packets on the ground when he was done with them, or did he at least keep them?
No, he kept them and like to dispose of them properly, I suppose. I mean, also like my first trip to Seattle to PAX on the light rail or whatever that takes you from the airport, the person in front of me was horking it into a Safeway bag.
Rough flight.
Yeah, rough flight apparently, and I'm like, oh, welcome to Seattle. Ooh, buddy. What was that noise? I was getting a weird.
I got nothing.
Oh, well, you can't hear it because you don't got headphones on.
I'm headphoneless, so I don't get a headache.
I was getting some weird static. I don't know if you guys were hearing that. I heard it. Yeah. Huh. It's not a cat playing with cables or anything, is there?
No, they're not even in here. They know I want to hold them.
Show 'em off.
But I can hear you walking.
Okay.
So 10 years.
10 years.
That's pretty impressive. Are you there yet?
Is it? Whoa, are you there yet?
Wait, I should read one day. I should read stupid YouTube comments. That could be very funny. That's a thing the internet likes.
That is a thing the internet likes.
And then I can say, well, that was dumb after each one.
Has the girlfriend reclaimed the garage?
I don't need to reclaim it. I own it. It's mine.
This is true.
Yeah, it's all mine. I can do whatever I want with it.
Mmm.
It's full of cars right now.
It is.
I'm okay with that.
And tire racks that don't have the tires on them yet.
All in good time.
Yeah, all in good time.
You know what? That's the thing. You don't rush me into doing anything because I'm busy. You're busy too. We'll get it done when we get it done.
Do you want it to be fuller of cars? Listen.
Full.
You've already,
I want it to be fuller of cats. No, I don't. No, we're good. I mean, I would like a fun car someday, but I have a reliable car that is good enough.
We were eyeing that Volvo. Baritone or whatever.
Oh God, I wanted it. How you say it? I wanted
Isn't it?
it.
I want it.
Yeah. Just run. Well, the problem with more cars would mean I need to purchase another opening into my fortress. I need a new gate.
Oh, true. Yeah, there is. It's not easy getting in and out.
Yeah. I will never play SnowRunner. There's no snow in it.
Yeah, Cone. Cone is good at fabricating
Oh,
fence.
yeah? Come
and
fix
fence,
ours.
Fence gates.
Hey, like, Kurt, thank God you fixed the ones when you did. Because I
Oh.
don't think they would have survived.
No. SnowRunner is stupid. You mean you didn't have fun last Friday? Playing video games?
What was the Volvo that I wanted? What kind of car? What one was that one?
I think it was a Volvo Bertone, like, because it was a Volvo, but then they sent it to Italy or something to the Bertone company that...
I would have finally been cool.
Cool, so cool.
Now I'm not. Just being an old stinky hatchback.
Mm-hmm. Time for the girlfriend to be a guest on Ran When Parked.
I mean, I got a lot of opinions on stupid looking stuff. However, I have listened to quite a few, and so you guys have a lot of opinions on stupid looking stuff. So I don't know where I fall in. I'll do a holiday episode. Call me in on Halloween.
Halloween episode. Because we all know how good we are at organizing theme episodes.
Okay, call me when you need help organizing something. That's probably better.
I'll put it on the schedule.
And it's an unorganized schedule, so you may need help with that.
Mhm.
Look at these flowers.
Look at these flowers.
Can you pluck them? Oh,
Of course.
well, what do you get from? Oh, you have it in your hand.
No, then you can like. Oh,
Can
accidentally.
you give it to Wolfie?
No. I mean, I
Can you
could
throw it?
throw it at Wolfie. Then he just stands there like, what the hell? Or you can turn them into a dye.
A-
Red dye.
Oh, that looks like a brain.
Red brains.
Now, what are you gonna dye with that? Can you dye the snow red?
Now that would be interesting, but
Are we
no.
gonna find out something that
you can only dye sheep,
and do they turn red?
and then they turn red.
What?
What? Although the pink sheep are natural. They are naturally pink. I do not dye
Bet
them.
you they eat the flowers.
Like a flamingo, yeah.
Mhm, like a shrimp.
No, I don't think. Well, Wolfie has obviously a custom texture pack, but no, they didn't have the dyeing. You can dye it like a dog, your dog's collar.
Yeah, get rid of it.
Get rid of that
Blob.
brainy blob.
Can you just swim the whole time?
I could, but that would be incredibly slow
But
and
you won't
monotonous.
drown?
Well, if I was underwater, you will drown, but I can't keep my head above water.
When's the last time we saw a pink sheep? Today?
You can't really see it, but it's there.
That's why I did that, so that people would zip it with the pink sheep.
Oh, we got one. It's not been this entire month that we've been doing this, at least. Indeed. So this is the experience.
You guys do this every day.
Every day. I
10
don't know
long years.
whose idea was that.
It's a pretty good one. Where's our top? What's the total now?
The
Oh,
total is $4,344.69. Nice.
Nice. Who needs advice? Who needs a question?
Who needs advice? Question?
Something
chats.
that's not tattoo related.
Not tattoo.
I almost swallowed that nut.
Nice.
Nice.
Jading advice.
Lol, 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 lol.
Uh,
We've still not heard all the places the girlfriend has
Oh,
been. I don't
God.
think she's capable of.
that's a lot.
That is a lot.
I can try really quick. Japan, Australia, all over England, Wales, Costa Rica, Bahamas, quite a bit of Canada, both the east coast and the west coast of Canada. Gosh, where the heck else have I been? Sweden. I was really close to Finland.
Mm.
I didn't go there. I've flown into Iceland. I didn't get to hang out. Where else? Where have I gone? You don't.
I don't know.
This
either.
is. That's all BK. Worf. I am Worf. I want to talk about Star Trek.
Cone just did donates and asked a question.
Woof. Oh, it's a good question. Cone Dodger asked for $5. How do I find out what Xerxes is talking to the ghosts under my stairs about? The thing is, you'll never know till it's too late. You'll never know.
So be optimistic.
I mean, could be recipes, Could be, travel questions. What's on the other side? We don't know. But it's probably your impending death. But whatever, you feed your cat every day? I mean, it's a question. If you feed your cat every day, you're fine. They're going to rely upon you. They're not going to kill you.
Probably.
Oh my God, Star Trek question. Rate the Enterprise's doctors from most to least hot. Least is the one from Deep Space Nine.
Bashir?
I hate him.
No, yeah, we don't like him.
We suffer through those episodes. And then who's the redhead from... bad with names, guys. So.
Yeah, I forgot her name.
From...
Enterprise. Next Generation.
Next Generation, she'll win. Yeah, Crusher, she'll win.
And then there was that one who took over for Crusher for like a season.
I don't remember.
That might have been before you started watching. But then there's from the original series. What's his name?
He'll be in the middle.
He'll be in the middle. He was always the one who he was the only one who was always like, this thing that's happening is crazy. Why is everybody else acting so normal?
Yeah.
He was like the voice of reason.
But he also had a haircut that made him look like Leave It to Beaver, like a little weird boy comb over. I don't like adult men with little boy haircuts. It's creepy. So, yeah, he gets in the middle. But Bashir, sad. Doesn't he realize he's a doctor? Again, that goes to my dating advice. Know your worth. He's in Quark's bar, fawning over the bartender chicks. They're not dumb.
The Davo girls?
Those Davo girls are like, yeah, I'll talk to you, dummy. You got money. Let's play.
Cohen's like, okay, I'll change my hairdo then.
I'll give you a haircut.
Oh, yeah. I mean, clearly, it's a new...
skills
we've acquired within the last
if
hour.
If you're rocking the little boy haircut, just give it a little something, put a hat on, it'll be fine. I'm wearing a wig. There's clearly something wrong with my head of hair currently, so it's fine. We are not counting Star Trek Picard because we have not seen it. We're still slowly working our way through.
Yeah, Deep Space Nine has started to become interesting-ish.
Don't skip them.
You must.
We're sitting through all these DS9 crap.
Sitting through seasons 1 through 4.
The only problem with Crusher is that she birthed Wesley, and he's kind of annoying.
Johnny Poco, thank you for the donation.
Ooh, song, marry, or avoid. I don't understand that. I understand the concept you're going for, but, I mean, we all know Spock's the best singer out of everybody.
I think Song is the name of a doctor. Because who's Song? No. They're Picard, Spock, and Kirk. They all sing. Wait, what's going on? Oh, Snog. You spelled it song, as in singing a song.
I see.
Oh, I see.
But I'd rather talk about who's the best singer out of all of them, and it's Spock. He sang the Frodo, the Bilbo Baggins song. You're not familiar?
Sorry? No.
Oh my God, Spock is the best singer out of all of them. Song, marry, avoid. That's actually great. That's way better than. So yeah, I'm gonna sing with Spock. Who should I marry? You have to pick. I'm gonna marry Kirk because then I'll kill him, and then I won't be married anymore. So that'll be nice.
That's two of them. And
then I'm just gonna avoid Picard, even though it'd probably be nice to have a cup of tea that's gonna end up with a dirty little tea mug, because I don't like their cups.
Oh yeah, they're little.
Yes, the Ballad of Bilbo Baggins. It's one of the greatest songs ever written. Yeah, we'll play that. pull out my records.
Records.
My 45s.
Johnny Poco.
Woof. All right, Johnny Poco for $5.
For $5.
For $5. For 500 points. In the 1960s, my parents had a house on Mercer Island. I understand this is prime real estate now. How much money have I missed out on? While we're on Star Trek, what is your favorite TV series box sets, both BK and now? Oh, BK.
BK, it's catching on.
Yeah, that's my funny joke. From my understanding, Mercer Island is quite pinkies out, fancy.
Exclusive.
However, I don't know. You just have to drive through it all the time. Don't care. But yeah, you've definitely missed out on a big old cash grab. Sorry. I don't know. It's gone.
Missed out on all those Bezo bucks and.
Oh, but Bezos. I don't want to be around them.
Well, that's why you sell to them and then get the heck out with their monies.
Yeah. You get yourself into a little Bezo busy more and get all your casholas and get the hell out of there. So yeah, you missed out on a lot of money. Probably.
Maybe they still have the house and they're keeping it from you.
I don't want it. I don't want to live on Mercer Island. I'm not trying to live on an island. Not here in Washington. So yeah. And what is my favorite TV series? I watch as much TV as Kurt does.
Which is to say not a lot?
Not a lot. I think currently it's been fun to peacefully and slowly make our way through the Star Treks. I don't know. It's not like... I like most of the Trailer Park Boys are pretty funny. But I've lived in a trailer, so it's extra funny.
I mean, like Simpsons.
Oh, I mean... If you don't... I guess I assume everybody who is anybody likes The Simpsons, so that's like... It shouldn't be a favorite. It just exists as like a social commentary.
I mean, that was... Early on in talking with you, you sent a Simpsons gif or something over text, and I'm like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble now.
I know how to get a good guy.
There's your dating advice.
I don't remember what I sent, but it was probably hilarious.
Hilarious. Woo! Oh, that was...
It was probably like
both
Mr. Burns killing puppies or something.
Fell in a hole.
Oh, but yeah, Futurama, great. Oh, Gilligan's Island, love it. But I haven't watched it since I was a little kid. I watched a lot of TV as a kid. You didn't watch hardly anything. I'm like, didn't you see this? And you're like, no. But yeah, lots of Gilligan's Island, lots of Laverne and Shirley. But I wouldn't say that I give a crap about any of it now.
Right, you wouldn't own the box set. Or rewatch it.
No. Seinfeld. I've never actually watched Seinfeld. I've seen some clips. I'm just not for me. I don't like the comedy or the people in it. Friends. I've seen a handful of episodes of that, but again, I don't find that humor very funny. What's the show we're watching? Schitt's Creek.
Schitt's Creek. That had to grow on you.
It's grown on me, but only like fungus. Like, it's okay. I guess it's supposed to be there sometimes. It's okay. I've tried to make a note of every time I've chuckled and been like, that was a funny moment.
Yeah, I mean, I've thought it was going to be like riotously hilarious, but I can see why people think it's so good as well. Just based on like the representation and stuff like that. But otherwise, no, I don't think it's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I guess it's not my place to say what's representing what.
Right.
I like the way the mom dresses. She's pretty funny. But I find the guy that plays her husband, everybody thinks he's hilarious, but I don't find him funny at all. The daughter is useless. Like, that whole storyline's pretty dumb.
We do have 2 more donations.
Ooh, we're getting...
Okay. We're talking about
so fast.
television.
Yeah. Let's see. But like, favorite pop culture? I'm not a big Golden Girls I loved. I was just saying I want to watch through that.
True.
Maybe
Where
I
is
will.
it?
It's on Hulu.
It's on Hulu.
Yeah. But all right. Okay. So ZK
Oops.
donated $5. You know that guy.
I know.
Would you use a Star Trek transporter? Yes. I would use it from going to the kitchen to the bedroom or to the basement.
Even though, like, I think there's there's what's the word I'm looking for? The philosophical aspect of it.
What about it?
Like, you die every time.
Don't care. I die every time I have to go to work. It's fine.
Oh, careful, Wolfie.
You hurt.
Speaking of dying. You dingus. Oop. Eat this coal.
Yes, I would. Oh, how fun would that be to see the cats using it and transporting themselves around the house to chase each other and break stuff? I wouldn't mind a clone. Clone me. Give me another one. A quieter one.
A quieter one.
Or a louder one. Which one?
Whoa. Goo.
But yes, I would absolutely. Yeah, I would rather have a portal gun. That's another. I liked Rick and Morty. You have not really partook.
No. I have not. It's
I'm a real Crumbopulous Michael, though.
a what?
Here I go killing again. Here's my card. Oh. I do not listen to a lot of music.
Mm-mm.
I like podcasts and I like silence. No, I'm not a very musical. My musical tastes are vast and knowledgeable, but not really. I'm just not that into it.
No. Yeah, me too.
My best friend is very into all music, and anytime I have a question or a need, I just refer to her, and she educates me and gives me what I need. I love audiobooks, but I haven't had a good one in a long time. So yeah, no music. Don't really care.
Yeah.
We drive in silence a lot.
We do.
It's only like once in a while I'm like, okay, slap some music on.
And then, not my music.
I mean, look at that guy.
Look at this guy.
Can you get up there?
I could, but no.
Can you break it from up here or down
That's
here?
too far. It's an eclipse.
Can you throw something at it? If you throw your sword, will you lose it in the water forever?
No, I could just, like, pick it up.
Okay, but throw it in the deep end.
Why do you want me to throw it in the deep end? I could just go down here and pick it
Oh,
up.
okay. Oh, Wolfie's underwater.
Mm-hmm.
Who's asking? So, what is Kurt's preferred music type? Is that my guess on what it is, or your guess?
Sure, I'm sure I've answered this before, and that I don't think I have one.
No.
It's all over the place.
I would call your music type Riot Girls Light.
But that changes. Like right now, like that's kind of what Google Music thinks I'm into, so that's all it's recommending and all it's shuffling through.
And you just don't care.
True. I'm okay with it just being noise in the background if that's necessary.
Which is why he likes to drive with me.
For the noise in the background.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm gonna take another little look-see over here. Bowstripe donated $10 dues.
$10 dues.
Any experience with pro strats for haggling with street vendors? Can I talk about the word strats? Wouldn't it be, we've talked about stats? Like, what are your, are we talking about strategies or statistics?
Strategies. Like that is a gamer
But
term.
But when you're talking about speed strats,
Speed running strats?
right? Are you talking about the statistics of it?
No, the
Not-
strategies. Speedrunning strategies.
Okay. Strategery.
Strategery.
Those words give me help me reminisce my speech issues.
Oh, speech impediment.
Yeah.
No,
I
yeah.
am impeded. It's fine. Everybody's okay.
Yeah, I can see, like, I think statistics come more into play with, like, D&D, tabletop gaming, those statistics.
Yeah. I was just curious about that. But yeah, so I have had many street vendor experiences while traveling with a friend who is like, ooh, shiny object, and has to talk to every single stranger in existence and is a sucker. And I love her. And then if she hears this, she knows who she is, and she will undoubtedly agree that she is a rube.
Rube.
She's a street rube. So I don't know, I'm from a place where you don't interact or talk to strangers. So I have no problem being like, no, don't talk to me. And so, yeah, you just don't enter into any conversation. And I'm very firm, and I say, I'm not interested. Like, you see how I deal with strangers.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Friendly, but firm.
Friendly but firm.
Not friendly, actually.
No, yeah.
But I don't also get harassed very often either, which is, the Go Tattoo helps. Like, we've never had a chance to walk through, like, one of those, like, parking lot carnivals. And I would love to see, like, some carny yell at Kurt, win a bear for your lady. And then, so I can yell back, like, I'm not a lady, and it's just, like, make them feel like, what just transpired?
What happened?
But no, I don't haggle.
Oh.
We had fun shopping for a fridge.
almost
I
swallowed
mentioned that, yeah.
Did you tell them that I made the guy very uncomfortable?
When he was like, oh, new fridges don't last 5 years. And you're like,
Yeah, mine lasts 50. So why are you selling me I asked him, are you trying to sell me a fridge that's only going to last 5 years? And he was just like, his mechanics started breaking, smoke was coming out, and yeah.
good times.
That was funny. Kurt was like, I'm going
Gotta go
away.
step into this fridge.
Whatever. He was not ready for these questions. Because first off, he thought he was going to get to talk to you. And I was like, he don't like people. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Lots of that. I love shopping like that. And then, he trying to explain all this. I was like, no. This is what I need. Ah,
Bah!
this is what I need. And I'll come to you when I'm ready. So go sit down. Go take a break. And, yeah, it went well.
It did went well. It did went well.
It did went well. All right, we're moving on. Yeah, I don't haggle. That's my answer. Tell them no. Whack them with a newspaper. Be very firm. Think that if some guy ever said, "Excuse me, little lady, I need to talk to the man," you would take a deep breath and be like, "You done fucked up."
Yep, well, guess we're going to jail.
Yep, no, it wouldn't. You'd be like, you should just pat him on the shoulder and walk away. Get in the car, Kurt.
Start the car.
I need my getaway car. All right, Jazium asks, after donating for $10 dues, if the doctor randomly showed up, would you jump at the TARDIS or not, and why? I've never watched that show.
The doctor.
However, I'm understanding that the TARDIS is the telephone booth,
Correct.
and that once you get inside of it, it's anything or it's big.
It's big around the inside.
What is it?
It's a time machine. Space and time machine.
Do I get to pick where I go?
Usually the episodes are like, let's go to this place, and they end up in somewhere completely randomly different and have to solve problems. So no, I'm going to go ahead and say that you really don't get to choose your destination.
Well, because speaking of The Simpsons, it would be very much like I would be Homer going into the past and stepping on a butterfly. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to see dinosaurs and breathe that good old fresh air. But yeah, but I'm gonna kill a bug, and I'm gonna, none of you guys will exist, and
It's gonna start raining donuts.
Kurt will have 2 heads, and it's fine. It's fine. But I would only go in if I could choose where I could go.
That's a good answer.
I mean, I'm not saying that I wouldn't be ready for an adventure like that. But also, I'm like, well, I can't just get in here. Kurt's got to be with me. Would you be upset? What would you do? What if I was by myself and this transpired and I didn't have time to call you because you don't answer your phone or answer your texts? And so, what? But I'm like, I have to make a decision. How would you feel? And I came back safely.
True. I don't know. That'd be rough.
Would you be jelly?
I would be Super Nintendo Chalmers, where I'd be like, "Can I see it?"
You bet my Wookiee. No, I think that I would give my chance for you to do it.
I see.
Because you'd be way safer and you wouldn't touch anything. I'd touch everything.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I would share the thing. But yeah, I guess I consider it. All right. Doc Gratis donates $10 and says, "Hey GF, hey, Kurt is bad with favorites questions. How are you with them? Anything you have an oddly strong opinion about? What is your favorite word? How about color?
Oh, God.
I don't mind favorite questions. In fact, I like finding more questions to continue to ask Kurt after he is logged off of his day job, and then I bother him with that. So, yeah. I have so many strong... All of my opinions are strong. I don't have any weak ones.
True. This is very true.
And which is why I think we work out well, because I make a lot of decisions because I have a lot of opinions. So it's like, what's for dinner? I'm like, I will only have pasta tonight. And you're like, sweet.
Sweet. I didn't have to think of that.
Yeah. God, there's so many. Maybe I don't feel like this is the right time for some of them.
I mean, I was about to say, we've been at it for an hour-ish, Far Landing. So this is normally when I stop to back up the world and stuff.
Back that world up.
Back up that world. Are you prepared to do another hour? Or have you had your fill?
I think that
You
you
tell
are the
me.
most fascinating character.
Indy J,
Not me.
thank you for 33 months.
Absolutely.
Kurt sub.
This is your day off.
And Craggett, true, it is my day off. And I've
Kurt
already...
Niblet, Kurt Peepers, Kurt Rage.
Thank you for 4 months, Craggett. And TARDIS Who for 35 months. How
I think that
fitting.
you are the most fascinating character in this setup. Not me.
Oh, and the donations keep coming in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we might need to continue
Yeah.
on. Maybe not for a full hour, but we'll...
We'll follow you. Follow your heart,
Follow my lead.
my liege.
All right, let me... Thank you, everybody, for continuing to donate. Ah!
I can only see a horrible rainbow.
Thank you for those 311 bits. Key Sky. All right. So I'm going to back up the world. And we're going to take a break. And we're already... We got 2 questions in the queue.
All right. I
Still.
still gotta finish Doc Gratis.
Oh, you're going to come up with something that you have a strong opinion on?
Yeah, or favorite words, colors. I got it all.
Okay.
I can answer those.
Let's go to sleep. This bed is occupied, everybody. That's the first time I've seen that.
That's weird.
I accidentally double-clicked on it.
So now you gotta.
Yes.
I see what you gotta do.
gotta save and
All
quit.
right.
We're up to 34,708 megabytes.
Mbs.
Mms.
Yeah.
Mms.
Isn't that not what those are?
Mms. As opposed to
Oh.
gubs.
You get your lookaditives and you got your.
Look at the toes.
Yeah, lookative. All the English people know that one.
What is look at the toe?
Got the hood, and the tub, and the lookadative.
What are we talking about?
Fine.
All right. Show the hair again. Oh, it's so difficult to, though, with these cameras. There's the pink sheep.
Yeah, that one's okay.
And there's
Oh yeah,
the
got it.
wolf. I got it?
Oh yeah, that looks good. That's funny.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
Good sense of humor you have.
Ah.
He does hang around me.
I
you
do.
better.
With your look at the tub jokes.
That's not even a joke. It's just I'm repeating.
So you're stealing jokes.
I'm lifting lines from TV shows.
All right, we did just back up the world. So get your woofs ready. Ready to go. We still got some more questions from donors. I hope you have to go in public. Well, anytime I'm out in public these days, I'm wearing a beanie anyway.
And if anybody's got something to say to them, they have to go through me first.
This is also true. Let's go. Woof! I heard a skeleton too. That's concerning.
How did you hear that?
How?
Yeah, I can't hear nothing. Oh, there's a dog.
There's that dog. So you've got the headphones on. Ha! Okay.
I seen something.
That was a cow's.
Okay, I didn't say what I saw.
You saw something.
Yeah.
You were right. That sure was something.
I heard that. Moo.
Moo moo.
Can you ride them?
You cannot ride. You can ride the pigs. If you had a saddle. But you cannot ride the cows.
Can you make a saddle in this version?
You can't make a saddle. You gotta find a saddle in one of those dungeons.
Have you ever found one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's exciting. Anyways, all right.
Anyways.
We're back.
Back with the girlfriend
All right.
takes over the question and answer FLoB-A-Thon 2021 extravaganza, etc.
It has been an extravaganza.
Oh, has it been?
I've heard. Today. All right, so to go back to that, anything I have an oddly strong opinion about, you know what I hate?
Tell me.
I hate purposeful mixed breed dogs. Stop putting perfectly good dogs and smushing them together like they should have puppies, and then forcing them to birth these monstrosities riddled with health problems. My point of that is purposeful mixed breeds are not always healthier. They do not come with a health background, and they are dumb. So stop it, world. Lots of strong opinions on that.
She's a schnauzer doodle.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say inappropriate things, but poodles will do anything apparently. Yeah, people who force dogs to do that are garbage, money-hungry people. It's all profit. It's all profit, and I hate them, and yeah, I don't like them.
And bish bosh bash.
What? Anyways, so yeah, it is cruel to the animals because they end up with health problems that stupid rich people who spend thousands upon thousands of dollars on a dog are too dumb to take care of.
Strong opinions.
You asked for it, you got it here
got
first,
it.
guys. Put that on the YouTubes and clip it. I want to be known for that. Let's see. What is my favorite word? I can't choose. I can choose one for the day.
Go for it.
Dollary-do.
Dollary-do.
That's a fun one. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna stick with. Dollary-do. Or dollary-don't. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What is my favorite color? Well, my favorite tone is black. I don't know. I think today I will choose green.
Green it is.
Forest green.
Like this forest.
Yeah, it still almost killed me. I'll go with the grass on this, what we're looking at. I don't know. Here, stop for a second. Which pixel? I'd like the darkest pixel, please.
The darkest pixel
That's
on
my
this
favorite
grass?
green today.
That one right there?
That guy. Yeah, covered in dirt. All right. So yeah, that's my favorite color today. I like to change it up. I don't like to feel
Locked in.
locked into anything. So, all right. I can't tell what their name is.
Postly.
Postly?
I didn't see.
That's
Ah,
fine.
careful, Wolfie.
Postly donates $5.31. It's almost March. What are your gardening plans for the upcoming growing season? They are doing carrots, cukes, 3 types of peppers, radishes, arugula, and mint. I've given up on growing tomatoes and basil. I'll get those from the farmer's market. I understand. I want to get another raised bed.
Raised bed.
We're going to raise it up again because that's good for my kind of yard. And I think we'll do lettuce and tomato for sure. Tomatoes grow crazy.
Yeah.
I want to do more pot gardening, like...
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Weed.
Do the sound. Yeah. I'm going to grow 420 potted tomatoes.
Potted tomatoes.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Yeah, I want to do more like we did beans and that, and it did pretty okay.
It did okay. I don't
Well,
feel like it did well.
It would have did well had I had proper drainage. And now we
That's
do.
right. We did flood them.
We flooded them. I don't want to get over complicated. I just want more of the good stuff. I want more tomatoes so we can can them.
We're going to dedicate a whole raised bed to tomatoes, right?
For the most part. I think with tomatoes and just lettuce in one. But I want to rotate the planting so they come up, they reach maturity at a different, like within a couple weeks of each other. At least, especially the lettuce. But I want to do more flower, and my yard is not landscaped very well. It's like at one time I think it was maybe 10 to 15 years ago, and now it's just kind of garbaggio. So I want to, tobacco. Grow tobacco. I want to fix that up because we want to attract more hummingbirds. And,
Hummingbirds.
but yeah, that's what I would like.
Mm-hmm.
We did cucumbers that did really well this past year. We had a lot of good cucumbers. Peppers didn't see the light of day. I don't like radishes.
Yeah, not enough to grow them. Like if they're on like a salad or something, I'll eat them, but I won't. I'll
I'll pick my bowl up and go, ding, get out of there.
Go on and get.
Basil is definitely, you're better off buying it. My basil didn't do very good.
I think didn't we determine that our issue is we just got like a mixed herb seed bag, and then you never know what's what when it starts growing.
Rookie mistake.
A rookie mistake.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what else I'd like to do. Potatoes.
Potatoes.
I'd like to grow potatoes, but you could grow those in a garbage bag. That's a good quote. I do.
Oh, do you like my seed bag?
It's pretty nice. Yeah, that's like, I don't know. What do you want to grow?
That seems fine to me.
I'll plant whatever. You'll water it, and everybody wins.
True. I did say I can't remember who asked the question or whatever. I think even Cone did. But I'm like not big on the whole preparation and planting and the gardening aspect of it, but like taking care of it and watering it and
He's blessed my life.
tending to the plants.
Basically, if you just stand out there and water it while Juno's in the yard, it's the best thing you could ever do for me. I got a busy schedule.
There we go. I'll do it.
Done. And that's why we had so many damn tomatoes.
Yeah, it is.
They were actually overwatered. They were like splitting at some point.
True. They were bursting with tomatoey flavors and juiceness.
All right. Moving on.
But yeah, Cone has to plant a bunch of sunflowers apparently because his yard is a hazardous waste situation.
What does that have to do with sunflowers and their stupid faces?
Apparently sunflowers are very good at, like, lifting.
So he's gonna feed those infected seeds to the birds to kill all the birds?
Possibly.
These lead-filled birds that can't fly?
I don't know. I'm not an expert in the field, but
I don't
that's
know.
the advice he's been given. I have no idea.
Or you collect them and take them to a baseball game and give them to the children.
There's that option too.
Save the birds.
Save the birds.
Or the adults. Maybe you like kids. I don't know. I don't.
Strong opinions.
Strong opinions right here. Boom. Stamp it. All right. I feel like that's pretty good. I don't. Strong opinion. I don't like sunflowers. I think they're dumb looking. However, I grew them for you.
You did grow them for me, and
'Cause
they
you-
turned out pretty good.
You thought they were cool.
I like a good sunflower.
You looked at them every day.
I did.
They brought you happiness.
That was I was impersonating a sunflower right there. Yee.
You must sacrifice the children for the birds. It's fine. All right, moving on. Doc Radis donates again, $10. What questions do you want to ask Kurt? What questions do you want to ask chat? What questions or kind of advice should we ask you? I don't.
Those- I get that
can't,
sometimes.
I can't tell you what to ask. If you don't know what advice you need, you don't need advice, and you're doing well in life. And I pretty much constantly ask you stuff.
Yes. And not
To
the
the-
kind of stuff you think. Like, you got the random off the wall scenarios
Oh,
and
yeah.
situations, and if you lost both your legs, would you still love me, sort of.
I mean,
Those are the kind of questions.
yeah, there was a great one just the other day that was just like some dumb meme that was a woman crying on an airplane because apparently she had asked her boyfriend on the flight what would happen if she was turned into a worm, and he said, "We'll break up with you." And so she cried. It was a meme, whatever. Well, I sent that to Kurt, and I was like, "What if I was a worm?" And you're like, "I guess I'm a worm too." And I was like, "That's it. I mean, you just be a worm. That's good advice.
Be a worm.
We'll be worms together."
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I wouldn't say endless questions, but I get them where some days you're just like, no more.
No more. Please. Stop. He's already dead.
Yeah, if I know you've been doing this, I try to be nice, and I have to hold them in. Thankfully, I don't have a good memory, so I forget them. What questions do I want to ask chat? It seems like a lot of work to watch streams. You guys doing this on work hours? We Google search one night weird questions, and you let me ask you a million. No, I made you Google search questions to ask me.
Ah, yes. Questions, conversation starters with your girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah, they were all right.
Yeah.
They're too like boring.
Right. They were pretty boring, like Match.com questions. I'm working as I watch, I'll have you know.
Well, they're jerks for not asking you back. You must be better than everybody at fitness. Would I like chat if we were worms? Well, yeah. We'll be talking about dirt. Dirts and
Various
gardens.
favorite strong dirt opinions.
7 hearts. Beating all at once. I mean, worms got a lot going on.
They do. Kurt Dirt. Stream wearing a sunflower costume.
I mean, I guess if that's really what you want.
If that's your bag.
If that's your
Who are
seed.
we to
If that's
judge?
your seed bag, that's all good. fine by me. I don't know why. Somebody give me some advice. I don't need advice.
You don't need advice.
What would I want advice on?
You are the advice.
I mean, I only say that because it's like a joke. Because really, most times people give bad advice. Especially like the keyboard warriors, where they really have never experienced anything.
Yeah, I think that was kind of when you said you wanted to do an advice show, you wanted to do like a bad advice show.
Oh, yeah, I'm not trying to give real advice here. No. There'll be a warning before, during, and after.
What are those called? Yes, a warning. I was trying to think of the technical word for them.
G.I. Joe. Like one of those. like a
disclaimer.
A disclaimer,
That's
like the public service.
Public service announcements.
Yeah.
What the
Yes.
hell is this? Some kind of tube?
Farswipe. Thank you very much for that Twitch Prime. Welcome to the subtub.
Subbity tubbity, as you've said.
The subbada tubbada. Hibbada jubbada.
I don't know. I think it's funny when people ask you what's Kurt's favorite ... 10 years later, and they still think you're going to get an answer.
True. Very true.
I stopped trying,
Doc Gratis knows.
and I've not been around that long.
Thank you very much for the bath bomb. Doc Gratis. 5 subs in the tub.
I think a better question's like, what's all right today?
What's what?
What's all right today?
Oh, I thought you said, what's our egg today?
What is our egg?
What is-
3 eggs, and they were
We
put
did-
in the pan.
They
And
were
I-
in the pan.
And I broke one of the little
the yolks.
yolks.
It's ruined.
And I gave to Kurt. I gave him the broke
You
egg.
did give me that broke ass egg.
Why? Because he likes a well-cooked egg.
I do.
And I cooked it well.
What did you say? What did you didn't say eggs?
I said a good question is, what's all right today?
Oh, what's all right today?
Because then it's like, you
That's
know,
too open-ended. From
Not
like,
really. What's all right today?
What is all right today?
The weather.
It is just all right.
It's all right.
It wasn't like raining or necessarily cold. It was just.
Juno's all right.
Juno is all right with that. But yeah, I frequently get the, what's a question you've never been asked before? And I'm like, wow, that's like a paradox. How can I answer that question if I don't know what hasn't? How do I know what hasn't? Double
That's
negatives.
too much. Now I'm like, I think I've gotten a couple good ones. But I really ask weird stuff that nobody cares about.
Right. I think you have to be in that mindset too.
Also, I never expect an answer. And I think answering no or I don't know is an acceptable answer. And I don't think a lot of people...
Look at this guy.
Look at that jerk.
It's just hanging around in the midday.
Is that a walking cactus?
That is a walking cactus. It's a creeper.
His legs look like sea bags.
Sea bag. All right. Well, he went back down to his house, so we can continue on. Oh, dang it, Wolfie.
How did...
He's an idiot. Quite the noodle.
But yeah, I think that's when people start asking questions, they don't want to accept the answer of I don't know or no as actually an answer. And I think that's completely okay.
That is apparently very good advice.
I think it's okay. It's all right. If your voice hurts, you just shrug your shoulders.
Woof Enion with a donation.
Onion for $39.44.
Oh, got it. Now the total is 4,444 and 44 cents.
Skills.
Mathematics skills.
Onion asks, after DS9, are you going to continue with Voyager, Enterprise, Picard, and Discovery? Yes. We're going to try as much as what we can see. I don't know if we have access to all of it, and I will not pay.
No. I mean, I think Voyager's on Prime.
Voyager's pretty good. I've seen a couple episodes.
I don't know that I have, honestly.
And speaking of eggs, do you like soft-boiled eggs or hate them like Kurt? I gotta be in the mood for them. They're not my favorite. I prefer a good hard-boiled egg or a scramby egg.
Scrambled.
But today I didn't fry them, but just put them in the pan.
Mm.
I don't care. I just like eggs.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of runny. I think the main place where, dang it, we're having like a soft or like a runny egg is like on a burger. If you're doing the whole fried egg on a burger. But otherwise, like, I know people like scrambled eggs that are like still kind of wet and runny.
Again, I feel like that's a very Europe thing.
True.
That's not an America thing.
Very true.
But I'll put a soft-boiled, like a squishy little egg boy on a piece of toast.
Right, if you have something to sop it up with.
Yeah.
It's very...
I mean, yeah, I do like eggs in ramen and pho. That's delicious.
Oh, yeah, I guess there's that, too.
But they tend to be, like, hard-boiled.
Yeah.
Yeah, eggs. I love them.
Eggs!
But I don't want chickens. Too noisy. All right. Life size. ...
Yeah, the names get cut off. We can't read the
I can't
whole
read
name.
them. Donated $5 in dues and says, GF, girlfriend, I need your advice. How do I stop the existential dread?
Existential?
Existential. I have a speech problem.
No, that's fine. So, is it bad that I, like, repeated?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I just want it said correctly. And I'll be like, that guy, he's right.
That guy.
No, because you know what? A piece of advice, it's okay if you can't talk right all the time. Just spit it out however you wish. Somebody out there will help you. Eventually. How do I stop the dread of existing? Who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares that what doesn't matter. You're allowed to feel it. Enjoy it.
Embrace it.
I embrace it. Look at me. Go tattoo a goat on your neck. Slap a wig on. Tell some jokes. Grit your teeth.
Shave some shapes into your boyfriend's head.
Yeah, like, do what you gotta do. I don't know. We're bored as hell being trapped at home. But I don't know. I guess I'd like to exist for a really long time. I would like to be a complete and utter burden upon the humans and the government around me. Eventually, I will find joy in being a burden. Sorry, Kurt. So when I start feeling the dread of existence, I change everything and do different things. And just think about someday I will get to be a burden on people I dislike. And that brings me joy. Don't let people steal your joy.
Mom.
As said by a horrible, horrible fake Christian man who steals loans from the government and doesn't allow poor people to sleep in his churches when it's cold outside.
Oh, I don't know who that is, but I'm
Don't-
glad I get it.
Don't let him steal your joy either.
Yeah.
So that's how I stop my dread of existence. Is the longer I exist, the worse it's off for other people. Yeah, that's a guy.
That's pretty good.
Jorl. That's what I'll call him.
Jorl.
That guy's an idiot. Unpopular opinion. He sucks. There you go. Strong opinion alert. Beep, beep, beep.
Oh, we were talking about, I accidentally called him Tim Robbins, but Tony Robbins yesterday. Tim Robbins is the Shawshank Redemption guy.
It is. But you know, I'm not even mad at Tony Robbins because it's what I find funny is like that he was like the first in his like class to do that. But I'm finding that his job, which is like, what would you call what he does?
Motivational speaker.
Motivational speaking, or like, I guess like now it's kind of faded into the multi-level marketing life coaching, as I would
Yes.
call it, is like such the new scam. I don't want to work, but this is my job now, and I'm not mad about it.
As opposed to being a Twitch streamer.
As somebody who has gotten the chance to sit next to him as he does this is hard.
It ain't easy.
This hurts my back. My back hurts. I'm not used to sitting.
You need the space chair.
No, it would do nothing. The space chair would not do anything. So yeah, I think Tony Robbins, he got a good thing going. He's first in. He got money now.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
So does this dentist.
I mean,
Teeth.
Somebody's got to like plane those suckers. For all you woodworkers out there.
Yes, that's a carpentry joke.
That's pretty good. Pretty good stuff. You heard it here, folks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got another one. I hope I helped with that dread of existence.
Yes.
See, I just turn the words around. Now I can say them. That's how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Skills.
Top tip.
Top tips. Chris, good old Chris, donated $20.
$20.
That's pretty awesome. I'm a fan from way back, but I stopped following years ago. For shame. I'm glad to see you're still at it, but holy smokes, that jitter's really something else.
The jitter is something else.
I don't see it.
We saw it when I pulled up a clip on the TV.
Yeah, no,
downstairs.
on the big TV was, but I think because I don't play video games, I don't care.
Right.
So
well, like this little black box, the little black outline.
Yeah.
Like that's normally like this is the block you're selecting.
No, I understand the concept.
Okay, so yeah.
But I just don't care. I feel like that's just what it's supposed to look like.
True. If this is your only experience, really.
Yeah,
with Minecraft.
I don't have a lot of video games.
Restaurant and ate everything in the restaurant, and they had to close the restaurant.
Support. What level am I in this scam? Air cult air chat am I now?
Doc with another tip.
That's a good tip.
That is a good tip.
Sometimes you gotta be scammed. You learn something from it.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. Twitch. There you go.
Twitch scams.
You gotta be scammed. But I don't notice I mean, this is still better looking than a lot of Nintendo games I played.
True.
So that's, I guess, my rating level. I like it. It's fine. But holy smokes! Something else.
Something else.
Just squint your eyes.
I say just focus on like the background. If you look at the close-up blocks, those are the ones that are really jittering. But if you keep your eyes like if you're getting seasick on a boat, just keep your eyes on the horizon. Just do that here.
Here you go. Here's a piece of advice. Just look 20 feet in front of you everywhere you go. You don't need to look at anything up close. That's how he can stand to be around me. He never looks at me up close. He's just like, looking way back here. He's looking at Aurora.
Yeah.
Looking pretty. Yeah, you don't never fall into a giant pothole. You saw that thing 20 feet ahead. You've already juked it.
Got juked.
Same thing for any good sport. I love sports. Gosh, I hope we can go skiing. We didn't get to go.
We did not get to go. I got ski pants and everything.
We'll go. We'll do it. It's a nice day here in the Farlandians.
A nice day in the Farlandians, yet not a pink sheep to be found.
Look at that guy.
Look at this guy.
Did you get black sheep hair from him?
You get black wool from him, yes.
Well, we'll take it.
Well, oh, okay. I just don't.
He's here for me.
He is here for you. I just don't because then it doesn't like stack with the white wool and it just takes up more inventory. So that's why I always just because white wool is the most common.
But it wouldn't make a black bed.
No, it just turns into a normal bed.
Okay.
Unless you're in the recent versions of the games, then
No,
yes,
we
you
don't
can.
care about that.
Yeah, we don't care about those. You can make various colors of beds.
Who's playing new stuff anyways? This is where it's at.
Yep.
Vintage.
It's the only version we care about.
Mm-hmm.
Save it for the end of season monument as an ode. to the girlfriend.
No, I don't need any odes. It's fine.
No odes?
You just keep on.
No odos?
I don't want that kind of pressure. I have a job. You can do your own. I just wanted to shave stuff into your head.
This is true.
And I feel like people should be rewarded for being so generous.
All those previous seasons, I've not really had any of these similar incentives.
10 years, though. You gotta
I gotta ease into it.
You gotta ease into it. Well, you always had guests and stuff.
True.
In stressful times.
Stressful times. There were a few stressful FLoB-A-Thons.
I'll ask you a question.
Oh.
Has this FLoB-A-Thon been stressful for you?
No, I wouldn't call it stressful. No, not stress. I mean, it is just like streaming, like I've always streamed.
Would I be wrong in thinking that some of the difficulty comes in feeling like you have to do anything?
True. This is true. That I have to make it something stressful or special or amazing. Yes, tiring. Yeah, there's been a lot of yawning.
Voodoo.
Am I beautiful now?
So handsome. You seem like you've been pretty chill.
I've been pretty chill. Like, I guess the only stress, aka, or worry I have is like, uh-oh, it's getting boring, or like, it's maybe a month was too much. Or I'm...
But they could take a break.
They?
As in the viewers.
I see.
If you need a day off, you take a day off.
True. This counts as a day, by the way.
Oh yeah, he's probably not going to work on Tuesday, so put that in your pocket.
Put that in your pocket. I know how regularly scheduled this stuff usually is. Yeah, when I tried to do the 3 12-hour streams, that was too much for me.
That'd be sucky.
That would be sucky. And it was sucky, and ended up not doing the full duration. Speaking of durations, though, this is where we're going to wrap.
Wrap it up.
If I can find a spot. Flunk. Okay, I'm hearing that, like, the Minecraft sounds through the speakers at the same time. So it's, like, disorienting me and, like, a little, like, echoey. Okay, hold on, I gotta...
Build this.
Make a proper entrance.
Build the finest. I don't know, what else can you put in there?
Dirt.
Okay.
The finest.
I mean, you're gonna suffocate in here.
Underground. Well, I'm only in here for a night.
Where's your ventilation?
It is.
Could this collapse on you?
No. I mean, it could if it was made out of gravel or sand, but dirt, as we saw with that one floating block, is does not adhere to the laws of gravity in this game.
Okay. Can you make bunk beds?
No. I mean, maybe. Why?
I don't know.
Do you want 2 beds?
Where am I gonna sleep?
True.
You know we don't share a bed. That's weird.
That is weird.
I don't know what all these other people thought.
I know, right?
I've heard it. Oh, I just want to see. How has nobody asked if you can make bunk beds in Minecraft?
I wonder. I don't know if I can do it in this version.
No, I don't want fake bunk bed idea. I want bunk bed.
No, I'm trying to see if I can. I might accidentally sleep. Huh.
Well, you can always destroy it if you can't sleep.
True. I think if I do this.
Oh, that's not fun.
Well, no, but then I'm gonna remove the dirt.
Oh. Oh.
Bunk beds.
Hell yeah.
Gotta have space for the person up top. There we go. Only the finest
That's pretty good.
for the girlfriend. Oh, and I didn't make it out of the black wool. I forgot.
Oh, I thought you took his black wool?
Yeah, I did. I sheared him.
I
You
didn't
told me to
see
shear him.
He looked white afterwards.
Well, yeah. Once you take all their wool,
That's
but yeah,
not-
this is the black wool.
Oh my gosh,
See,
that's
black wool.
exciting. I didn't think so. I thought you just left him be.
Well, here we go, friends. The
That's
first Farlands or Bust bunk bed.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you gonna sleep? Top bunk, bottom bunk?
I'm gonna choose bottom bunk because I'm afraid the top bunk is gonna suffocate me in the dirt. So here we go. I was perfectly fine.
Like a sleeping angel.
Yep, that's
We
me.
did it. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed both sides of your skull being decorated.
I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
It's every day.
Mm-hmm. We're up to 34,745.6 mubs right now. So thank you very much. And thank you, everybody. We're also up to 44,069 nice dollars and 44 cents
Nice.
for the CDC Foundation.
Give yourself a little clap, little reach over, good stretch. Give yourself some pat. I'm not patting my back. I'm patting yours.